More now on Hurricane Maria as it batters Puerto Rico. Emergency officials say the extremely dangerous storm knocked out power to the entire island, flooded streets, blew out windows in the capital of San Juan. Let's turn to Jennifer Gonzalez-Colon now. She's Puerto Rico's resident commissioner, the island's representative in the U.S. Congress, in riding out the storm in a closet in Carolina, Puerto Rico, just east of San Juan. How are you?
Right now, I'm fine, waiting until these winds to get over the island. We're still having winds of more than 60 miles per hour. So the officials are asking to the people to remain at their homes because it's not safe yet to get out of the houses. There's a lot of flooding in many areas. We received between 12 to 35 inches of rain during this day. I mean, those winds began at 1 a.m. in the morning. We're still having those severe conditions and severe winds across the island. And one of the main issues is that the rivers overflowed their banks. So it's really scary. We never had this kind of hurricane before. And, of course, the whole island is without power. And
how are you talking to us?
I mean, I got extra batteries for my multiple cell phones because it's the only way to get to have communication. Actually, a lot of communication towers went down and are offline. So a lot of the people in the island do not have communication at this time. So that's maybe the reason. Some people and friends that are in the States are calling their families and people and friends in Puerto Rico, and they're not answering. It's because of that.
Wow. Representative Gonzalez-Colon, as you know, there's so many Puerto Ricans here in New York City, and I have Puerto Rican friends I've spoken to this morning, and frankly, they are very concerned about the poor neighborhoods outside of the capital. What do you know from those neighborhoods? Were people evacuated efficiently?
Yes, actually, still a lot of people are still being evacuated because of the flooding and the rivers out of their banks. This is the main problem we got right now. It's not safe to get out of each houses. In the San Juan area, a lot of people lost their homes in the areas of Fajardo, Loíza, Canóvanas, Carolina. A lot of people also lost their homes because of the heavy winds, especially people with wooden houses. I mean, those wooden houses are almost gone in many areas of the island. As I'm speaking with you, I'm still having heavy winds in my own house, and I mean, the house just trembled and during this situation.
Congresswoman, for our viewers who are watching across the 48 and around the world this afternoon, what can people do to help you and the people of Puerto Rico? What is the most urgent need? How can we help?
I mean, the most urgent need is going to be, of course, restoring the power on the island. And for that matter, I asked directly Vice President Mike Pence last night when we got a call. He called me, and I asked him directly and some other cabinet members to send electric teams to the island so they can help us restore the power grid. The second one, the governor of Puerto Rico is doing like fundraiser for those people who lost all their belongings in this situation. And it's going to take a long time and a titanic effort to recover the infrastructure of the island. I mean, roads, I mean, bridges, and many hospitals are being hit directly by this hurricane. You will have that also in the hotels and metro areas. So we still don't know the full extent of the damage this monster hurricane left us here.
Well, I know the greatest fears are for the very young and the very old, and it's a good time for all of us to remember Puerto Ricans are Americans just like the rest of us. Puerto Ricans die on the battlefield for our nation. Puerto Ricans salute the same flag, and our hearts are breaking for you. And I know that this nation and the generous people of America will respond as they always do. All the best, Congressman. We're thinking about you.
Thank you. As you just said, we are 3.4 million American citizens living here. There are more than 5 million Puerto Ricans living in the mainland. And, I mean, it's the third time in less than a month that a hurricane landfall in the U.S. soil. In our case, it's twice, Irma and with this Maria. And we've been managing people from St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Martin, the British Virgin Islands. We're giving shelter to them, but now we're going to need a lot of help. And I want to thank Vice President Mike Pence and FEMA Director Brock Long for their calls and their diligence. And they're already in the island, FEMA, working with the governor, working with the team. And we may need a lot of help to help the island recovery.
We'll be speaking to Brock Long in just a moment from FEMA. Jennifer Gonzalez-Colon, a U.S. representative from Puerto Rico again. All our thoughts and prayers and all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.